Hi folks, I'm Hannah. I'm a trainee clinical psychologist at Lancaster University in the UK. I want to tell you about the Compassionate Voices research study, which is recruiting now for young adults to take part in research. I'm hoping to hear from people aged 16 to 25 who hear voices or have heard them in the past and would be happy to share their story for research. You can take part completely anonymously by filling in the online survey. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link to the survey will be in the description box. If you're watching it on other social media, the link is in my bio. So what I mean by hearing voices is that you hear or have heard voices that other people around you wouldn't have been able to hear. So this is what some people would call auditory hallucinations, but that might not be what you call your voices. There are a lot of reasons why people hear voices, and the media tends to represent it as something that's always a symptom of mental illness, and voices can be linked to a person's mental health, but they're not always signs of an illness. Voices can be upsetting or distressing, but again, they're not always. Some voice hearers say that the voices they hear are kind or helpful or friendly or insightful or creative. And not everyone who hears voices would actually want to get rid of the voices they hear. So whatever your experience, if you're age 16 to 25 and you've ever heard voices that other people around you wouldn't have heard, I would love to hear your experience. You can take part from anywhere in the world. All you need is a device that can connect to the internet, like your phone or a laptop or a tablet. When you follow the link, which is either in the description box below or in my bio, depending on where you're watching this video, you'll be taken to the full information, a participant information sheet and a consent form for you just to confirm that you are happy with the information that you've been given and you're willing to take part in the research. You'll then be asked various questions about your experience of hearing voices. You can write as much or as little as you want to. If you want to skip a question, that's okay too. You might get an automatic message saying, "Ooh, you've skipped a question," which is useful if you missed it by accident. But if you've missed it out on purpose, you can just ignore that message and click through to the next page of the survey. If you're somebody who prefers talking to writing, I can arrange an online interview with you. That would be by Zoom, but you don't need a Zoom account. If you click through to the online survey, before you get to the main body of the survey, there would be space to fill in your email address. So I would receive that and I'll get back to you. Alternatively, you can email me directly. Again, I'll put my email address in the description box below, but I'll also say my email address for you now. It's h.leach, Leach 1 at lancaster.ac.uk. Obviously, if we have an online interview, I will be able to see your face and hear your voice, and the interview would be recorded. But that recording and the interview itself would only be for me to see, and I would not be sharing any information that could identify you to anyone else. The same goes when you complete the anonymous online survey. You don't need to give your real name or your location or anything that could identify you unless you want to give your email address. And again, I would keep your email address private. So if you're aged 16 to 25 and you've heard voices at some point either now or in the past, and you think you might be interested in taking part in this research project, just follow the link to read the full information, decide if you're happy to go ahead and take part, and then you can click straight through to the questions where you'll get opportunity to write in your own words about your experience of voice hearing. The story that you share could make a difference in shaping the support that other young people who hear voices receive in future. So I would love to hear from you. My name's Hannah. I'm based at Lancaster University in the UK. You can take part in this study from anywhere in the world. Just follow the link that's either in the description box or in the comments or my bio. And I really look forward to hearing your story. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.